Hi, uh, hi, and welcome to my channel. I am Michelle, and today we're talking about Alexis Sanchez. So, there are reports, news just broke in that Sanchez has agreed 3 years deal with Inter Milan. Obviously, he's now on loan at Inter for the past year. He's been on loan for the past year at Inter Milan, and news just broke that he has agreed a 3 years deal with Inter. Of course, Inter already bought Lukaku and they bought Ashley Young, and many United fans were quite happy about that. So Inter seems like the destination of all the Premier League rejects. Of course, obviously we have Victor Moses too went there. We have that guy from Spurs. What's his name? We wanted him at United. What's his name? The guy from Spurs. Ericsson. Yes, they have Ericsson. They have Victor Moses, Alexis Sanchez, Ashley Young, Romelu Lukaku. So it's like everyone is going to Inter now. So news just broke in that Sanchez, who is on loan for the past year, has agreed 3 years deal, and the news broke in from it was reported from it was reported by Manchester Evening News, and I'm just going to go over the article to see what's in there. So Manchester United are in talks over Alexis Sanchez swap deal and more transfer rumors. Clickbait. That's it. Clickbait. I didn't clickbait you. I was clickbaited to this, and I wanted to just share this news with you. But yeah, nothing has been agreed. So let's read. Manchester United are in discussions with Inter Milan over a swap deal involving Alexis Sanchez and Ivan Perisic. And of course, you may remember this like 2 summers ago, we were very heavily linked with Ivan Perisic. Obviously, he plays on the right wing, left wing or left wing back. At that time, when we were under Mourinho, we were heavily linked with Ivan Perisic, and he's a good player. And obviously, you saw him when he went to the World Cup with Croatia, and that he is a very good player. And then many people, especially United fans, are like, why didn't we buy this guy? He's so good when he played in that World Cup in 2018. And we were linked with him in the summer before. So that was 2017 when we bought the likes of Romelu Lukaku and Fred. And of course, uh, Romelu Lukaku and Fred? No, we didn't buy Romelu Lukaku. We got Romelu Lukaku, Matic, and Victor Lindelof. What am I saying? So yeah, we wanted to buy. We were linked with Ivan Perisic. So it probably didn't happen because of his age, and of course, Mourinho likes experienced players, and at Manchester United we prefer young, hungry players, not ready-made players. So we didn't buy Ivan Perisic. So now for us to be linked with him again, it sounds odd because he is not the right profile of players. If you look at the players. Mm, Solskjaer is, but they're either young and hungry or are kind of established already, but not fully, not at their peak already. In the likes of Bruno can quite illustrate that. So I don't see this swap deal happening, although I see Sanchez staying there because United, many websites are reporting is that United are open to doing business with Inter, but United want that is 20 million euros. So obviously, it's around 18 million pounds. So United are open to doing business for this amount of money, which Inter are quite reluctant on doing because of maybe of his age and majorly of his wage bill. He's on 450k. That's a lot of money in uh, whatever currency you choose to put that in. And I can agree, most of us would be set for life if we had just 1 month worth of Alexis Sanchez salaries. But it's not done. They're saying here, Perisic, that one was a target for United during Jose Mourinho's dugout. The Reds had a 40 million offer rejected for the winger back in 2018. So we even placed a bid of 40 million and it was rejected. Like 40 million for Perisic, that's a lot of money. Um, So yeah, I don't see how this swap deal can happen considering the profile of players Solskjaer seems to be looking at and the the type of player Perisic is. I don't think we also need. He's of course he's a different player than Rashford and then James who play in the same position, or whom we can consider to be left wingers. He is different in the way he plays. He's more. It would make sense to have Perisic if we had a striker like Lukaku because of the way he plays. He can cross. He's a very good crosser of the ball, and he can provide all of those crosses. And if that's what the way we wanted to play, it would make sense why would have Perisic in. Although I may also understand that it is important also to have different types of striker for different types of games and for different types of opponents on or maybe different seasons in the same game. Like for example, there are games when the opposition is quite close, and then if you can't break them down in those one twos in combinations, you will probably need to kind of inject balls in through crosses, and we don't have many good crosses of the ball from those wide areas. One Bissaka has not yet become that good crosser of the ball. Luke Shaw is fairly good, but not as a winger like Perisic should be. But I don't think this will happen. Of course, this is a fan channel. This is just a channel which is based on opinions, not on facts. When I say not based on facts, I mean not based on factual information coming from the club itself. It's just fan opinions and newspapers, articles, and all sorts of things related to that. So I don't think the swap will happen. Although I can clearly see Sanchez staying. Obviously, they want him to stay and prolong his loan so he can participate in the Europa League campaign. But United are holding on to a deal that is not a loan one, a transfer money related, meaning United want to sell Sanchez if they want him to play in the Europa League. That is, if Inter want Sanchez to play in the Europa League. So United are open to signing him permanently, to selling him permanently. So, yeah, this was a quick video on this new about Alexis Sanchez, which obviously was just a clickbait. I should have seen this coming. So yeah, it's not done. They're still in talks, but obviously we'll see developments of this because Europa League is on the door and Inter want to have this sorted out. So I believe by the end of this week or even beginning of the next one, we'll have a disclosure on this, whether he will be staying there for good. There are also rumors that City want Sanchez, and I can see Sanchez being a success at City because of the way he plays, because of the way Man City plays. He can go in there and we can be shamed. You can be ashamed to think that he succeeded at City because it's not like all of his quality is lost just because of the year he stayed with us and he didn't produce much. He's still a good player and he can go there and show that he's still a world class, maybe in decline, but he's still a world class player. So I don't hate him. I know many fans hate him because of the wages, because of the atmosphere he created at the club, but it's not his fault. He's paid that much money. It's not his fault. The circumstances he came under, which it's not entirely his fault. So there's nothing to hate the guy about. You may hate the idea of having him in the club, but not him as a person. So yeah, I wish him luck if he goes to City. Just go there, do your life. He came from Arsenal, so we don't have entitlement over him. Like, guys, how can he ditch us and go to City? It's just maybe being a professional. So you agree with it or not, he is. Uh, it's just that. So yeah, if you have any question, I see there's one person there, one person. So yeah, the small beginning. So if you have any question or anything you want to add, you can just type in the comments and then maybe you can talk around that. But if not, you who are watching right now, you have a great day, and I'll see you in the next video. I'm preparing a next video talking about the season review for Manchester United this season. It was a season with so many ups and downs, but we ended it in the up. And if you can watch my previous videos, we talked about how we can end in the Champions League spot, and we ended in the Champions League spot. We talked about the season; it's not over and it's not all lost, and it wasn't all lost. We remained in that third spot. We also talked and predicted that we were going to end in the third spot. That Chelsea would end in the fourth spot, and that happened also. So yeah, let's have fun. United in the third spot. It's not a big achievement, but under the circumstances we were in, it's really a good achievement, and we can be happy about that. It's not we're not celebrating as if we won a cup. We'll celebrate when we win Europa League, even though it's not the one we wanted. But we'll celebrate because it's the competition we're in, and it's the one that's available to be won. So don't be so hard on yourself. You have a good time, and God bless you. Bye.